Hello all, welcome again after a long gap. Today's our topic is advanced C questions generally asked in the interviews for set. So please kindly subscribe to our channel if you did not subscribe for more updates and press bell icon for notifications. Let's get straight away into the question. Consider the following code: type def union unsigned int word, unsigned unsigned int word, unsigned char test 2, test p equal to 576 in the braces. So what value will p test 0 and p test 1 have? So here are the options. So 2, 64, 64, 2, 64, 1, or none of the above. The answer is B, 64, 2. This is because where the least significant byte is stored at the lowest address. So if you look at how it is associated in the byte, okay, so least significant byte, this is how it is associated. If you see, like 576 can be written in binary like this, and when you segregate it into a 8 bits, most significant byte is the left one and the least significant byte is the right one. So if you see the whole word, it can be segregated into test of 1 and test of 0. P dot test of 0 is the left one, I mean right, least significant byte, right? That is test of 0, 0, 1, double 0, double 0, double 0, double 0. That is 64. And the left one is p dot test of 1, that is 10. That equivalents 2. So let's consider one more program. So just look at this function int func. So takes 3 arguments: int a, int b, int c. If a greater than or equal to b and c less than b, return b. Else if a greater than equal to b, return func acb, else return function bac. So you try to print 1, 2, 3. So any guesses what would be the output of this program is? I'll give you options: A1, B2, C3, or D, none of the above. It's obvious from the question. The middle element 2, that is B. So the answer is B. So consider the next following program: line underscore. So the associated macro value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So which of the following is, there is space is missing over there, but you consider it. Which of the following is true? Only one is predefined macro in C, or only 2 and 3 is predefined macro in C? All are predefined macro in C. Only 4 and 5 is predefined macro in C. It's obvious, all are predefined macros in C. Let's get on to the next question. Which operator is are really overloaded in C? So among this, star and, double and double or, plus plus minus minus, none of the above. See, star is used as indirection operator as well as multiplication operator. Suppose int x, I have something like int x. So integer pointer ptr equal to address of x. So pointer ptr equals to 10. X star x and is used bitwise and operator and address operator, right? So if 2 and 3, then print true. Int x, int pointer ptr is equal to ampersand x. So here the answer a star and is appropriate. Let's move on to the next question. Consider a small program where we'll have a printf just like this. So printf %d printf abc in abc string. So output of the program is, so options are 3, abc, abc3, none of the above. My answer is C, ABC3. Printf return the number of bytes. Output in this case printf return 3 also. Right. So number of bytes is 3. So ABC will be printed and %d, that is 3, will be printed. Let's look at a C declaration, struct node. Sorry. Let's look at this program first. Printf %d size of 3.5 3.5 comma 3, and here are the options. What does it print? Float, double, long double, or int? It is obviously int. Size of something is int. A pair of expressions separated by comma is evaluated left to right and the value of the left expression is discarded. So the type and value of the results or the type and value of the right expression. Let's move on to some other declarations on struct node, if you understood this. So the following C declaration, struct node, int I with elements int I, float j, and we are calling struct node pointer const a. So it is defined to be what? A, an array of 3 read-only pointers to a structure of type node. B, a structure of 2 fields, each field being a pointer to an array of 10 elements. Or C, a structure of 3 fields, an integer, a float, and an array of 10 elements. D, an array of each element of which is a struct of type node. So my answer is an array of the 3 read-only pointer to a structure of type node. See, if you see struct node pointer const a of 3 defined to be an array of 3 read-only pointer to a structure of the type node. Let's consider another declaration in structure. Consider the following declaration. So you can see short S5 and an union as a member within the structure with float y, long z, u, and name as t. Assume the object of the type short, float, and long occupy 2 bytes, 4 bytes, and 8 bytes respectively. The memory required for the variable t, ignoring alignment consideration, is A. 22 bytes, B. 14 bytes, C. 18 bytes, D. 10 bytes. So my answer is 18 bytes. The variable will occupy memory 8 bytes, the largest of the two type, isn't it? Totally, total memory is 5 into 2 plus 8, that equals to 18 bytes. Should I repeat this? The variable you will occupy memory is 8 bytes, largest of the two type. So total memory is 8 plus 5 into 2, that is 18 bytes. Let's consider the following program. There is a function called counter, which takes a argument integer I, and it has static int count equal to 0, count equal to count plus I, return count. So in main, int ij for loop I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 5, and I plus plus j equal to counter of I. So the value of j at the end of the execution of this program is, what could be the value? So A 10, B 15, C 6, D 7. So let's analyze the program once again. Please note down, take a piece of paper and pen and write down. So here static variable count remain in existence rather than coming and going each time function is called. So first call counter of 0, count equal to 0. Second call counter of 0, count equal to 0 plus 1. Third call counter of 0, count equal to count 1 plus 2. So like that, 3 plus 3 and 6 plus 4 and 10 plus 5, sixth call counter, right? So then obviously the value is 15. So instead of counter of 0, I can say counter of 1, counter of 2, counter of 3, counter of 4, counter of 5, either ways. Let's see one more declaration. Int const pointer const point ptr defined to be what? A. Ptr is a pointer to read only int. B. Ptr is a constant pointer to int. Ptr is read only pointer to constant. D. None of the above. See, if you look at carefully how to read it, if you have seen my pointers playlist, so int const pointer const ptr can be read only pointer to const int. So note declarations int const p and const int p are identical. So our answer is C. ptr is read only pointer point to const. Excuse me. before we go. So let's look at the other question. To arrange the number n number of stored in an array such that positive values occur before all negative values, minimum number of exchange in worst case is. So look at this: n minus 1, n slash 2, n plus 1, or n. So minimum number of exchange required in the worst case would be n by 2, as the worst case would be 1, where all the negative numbers occurs before the positive numbers, right? So hence the answer is B, n by 2. Consider one more code: int I equal to 0, I equal to 3, int j equal to I plus 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 pre-increment plus plus I semicolon. What is the value of j then? So is it 4 or 7 or 8? So we can't say that the value is implementation dependent because it is not defined in standard C. So automatic variable except static in C is stored in where? Was it in a stack section or a code section or a data section or a heap section? It's simple. Automatic variable is stored in a stack section, which we discussed in our storage classes, if you remember. Okay, just subscribe to our channel and check with the storage classes playlist if you did not subscribe. Okay. How does the compiler process string literals? A, they are located on the stack. They are treated identically to all other arrays in every respect. C, depending upon the compiler, they may be allocated in data or code, or that may be read only. So, or none of the above. So this we discussed in our preprocessors and some other sessions earlier in our previous tutorial videos. If you did not go through it. So the answer is C. Depending upon the compiler, they may be allocated in a data area or a code area that may be read only. Consider another program here. I have a function f of which takes int n and int within the function int x. If n double equals to 0, x equal to 0, else x equal to n plus f of n minus 1 return x. In main, I am calling a printf by declaring int n percentage d f of 5. So if n factorial equals to like this, and so 5 plus f of 5 minus 1, that is, then it tends to be 4 plus f of 4 minus 1, and then it goes to be 3 plus f of 3 minus 1, like that it goes to 1 plus f of 0, and hence x equal to 5 plus 10. Consider the following program. Int I comma j, I equal to 1, I equal to 5 for for loop semicolon plus plus I less than minus minus j semicolon continue printf percentage d I comma j. The output of this program would be what? 3 4 or 2 4 or 3 2 or 3 3. See, when I equal to 3, j is 3. Condition is false. So loop terminates there. Hence, it prints only 3 and 3. Got it? The answer would be D. If memory for a runtime stack is only 300 word, how big n be in factorial of n before encountering stack overflow? A 75, B 150, C 100, D 300. It's simple, floor of 300 divided by 3. Hence the value is C. 300 divided by 3 is 100. Right? Old value, new value operator. If you remember this concept which we discussed in our previous classes. If you didn't go, if you are new, just subscribe or go into the playlist and you can learn about this. So consider the following code. Chapter pointer ptr3 equals to, we have strings the, the, hello, hello, and word. So correct code to print hello of the above. So I'll give you choices. Printf percentages, pointer, brackets, within the brackets ptr plus 1. So just look at this. Pointer ptr of 0 or pointer ptr of 1 or pointer ptr of 1 ptr of 0. See, ptr of 1 is as equivalent as pointer within the brackets ptr plus 1. Right? See, if the ptr of 1 is the element hello, hello, so obviously the first one, a, printf percentage s pointer of ptr plus 1 will print hello for us. Add that, you can easily print hello. Let's consider another program. Consider the following program. Float va equal to 3 slash 2.0 plus 1 slash 2 colon printf 3f slash n value. So output of this program would be va equal to 1.500 or va equal to 2.500, va equal to 0.500 or none of the above. So it becomes half, right? 1 by 2. The value. So hence it should be 1.5. So the first one, VA. Yep. So A is equal to VA 1.55. Sorry, 500. Let's consider another final declaration for this session. We have more interview question sessions coming up. As requested, as far as I remember, a 1.5 decade ago, I've gone through this. Some guru has already written some solutions for the same. I'm just discussing the same. Consider the following declaration: array 5, 6, 7. So type of array of 0 is what in this? Is it a pointer to array of 5 of int, array of 6 of array 7 of int, or pointer to array 6 of array 7 of int, or array of 7 of array 6 of int? See, the type of variable of incomplete array type is completed by another complete declaration for the variable. For example, if I have int array 5, 6, 7, declare a three-dimensional array of integers. A of 0 is array 6 of array 7 of int. Array j and array jk type array. If array with j, k and l, that is of type int. Obviously, now according to this question, the answer is B, array of 6 of array 7 of int. So there is a playlist on three multidimensional and three-dimensional array. Please go through it. Then you would understand better. For the first time listening this explanation would not be as satisfactory unless you know the basics of it. We already discussed in the pointers section in a playlist in a complex pointers. Along with that, plenty of pointers were there within the playlist. Please go through it, then you will easily understand this explanation. Please subscribe to our channel if you did not subscribe by clicking subscribe button and bell icon. Please do share to support. Thank you.